Moving on to our next segment, Judging by the Cover Junior, our favorite cover art out next week. The cover art, cover artists don't get enough credit around here. I mean, they do at AIPT because we have our longest running column, Judging by the Cover. But yes. Honestly, when people review comics, they're not like, hey, the cover also was good. And what's funny is it's what sells the goddamn book. So why don't we lift it up and give these amazing creators the credit they deserve?
I was about to say, these days, if I'm buying a floppy, it is because of the cover. I can read the comics digitally. I want the art that is up there.
True.
So, as you can see, Dave has already brought up, I always have to pick two. It's really hard for me to pick one because I just freaking love cover artists.
I picked three this week to outdo you.
Thank you. I'm very proud of you. So next week is the finale of James Tynion IV. Wow, do I like him a lot? I guess. I didn't realize I picked two James.
You're such a homer for James.
I have a raging homer for Tynion IV. It's the Wind, the Power of Blood #5, the final issue of this series of Wind, and potentially the final issue of the entire series overall. The first cover that you're seeing is by Torrin Clark. I just think it's so beautiful. It almost reminds me of like if Wind was mixed with Wiccan from Marvel. Like the magic visuals around his hands are really giving me Wiccan. And the art itself by Michael Dialnis, which is amazing, is very like cartoonish. And this is such a hyper-realistic vision of Wind. Right. Like if Wind descended into our world, this is what he would look like. And he's a terrifying child with wings and glowing eyes. And it really holds his innocence and the horror of his existence in like a really beautiful piece of art. So yeah, I really love this.
The use of the leaves in the foreground is amazing, and the blur effect on it, it really adds a depth to it that just draws you in.
I do think you mean feathers, not leaves, but...
Oh, sorry, feathers. The one at the bottom is totally a feather. You don't know.
Very,
you don't
very
know.
leaf-coated.
It's leaf-coated. And then your second cover.
The second cover, I mean, do I even need to say who this is? It is like the most recognizable art style in all of comics these days. Cover by Peach Momoko. Just like her covers for her Ultimate X-Men run, her interiors, while beautiful, are often less detailed than her covers because she does like legitimate hand-painted watercolor. Insane. I've seen her do it on these massive pieces of paper. Her covers are just stunning. I need a Peach tattoo more than I've needed like anything in my life.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
This is just really giving me like Wind mixed with Howl's moving castle, like those shooting stars and Howl like clutching hit the star in his heart. It's just beautiful. The visuals are great. Definitely gonna be buying this variant and putting it up in my like variant cover case that I put on my wall. I like
that you never look at because it's in a case and in a package, right?
Exactly. In a case and in a package.
But then it's protected.
Every month I change my comic that I have in my like wall hanging case.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's my favorite variant of that month. It's fun. What are your favorite covers coming out next week, Dave?
So I was really thirsty this week, and I really liked, I actually don't know the number of the issue. Harley Quinn number 54. This cover is by David Nakayama. David's been doing Catwoman and Harley covers, and among others, of course, for quite some time. But he always has this like nice lighting and rubbery texture to the costumes. Yes. Which, bam, on the butt. And also, he's got the butt and the boobs, right? So I know that's a problem for a lot of people because you'd have to break your back to show both. I think it's possible from this angle.
No.
Anyway.
I think this is more realistic than a lot of like cheesecakey art. Her chest is not this like terrifyingly ginormous, like very like realistic.
Yeah, and you can only see the side of her anyway.
No, this is this is realistic. I think her carrying that huge mallet is less realistic. I'm like, that's 800
Right.
pounds.
And again, go to
But
AIPTcomics.com if you're listening. You can see the cover. I'm sure you're getting thirsty for it. There's also wild animals running in the background in like a blurriness that's really cool.
yeah,
Again, adding an interesting depth to the book, to the cover. And her facial expression is fascinating to me. I'm not sure what she's saying with it exactly, but I'm intrigued.
she's seducing
Um,
you. That's what
oh
she's
my God, that's
saying.
what happened. So then my second pick was also a thirsty book by Tom Riley, Superman number 30 cover. I love this. Superman isn't in his costume. Also, there are leaves at the bottom. I want to point out there aren't feathers at the bottom. And I'm so mad. No, Superman is shirtless. He's got the flannel around his waist, like every good lumberjack should be wearing. And there is just a ton of wood and an axe. Of course, in the back of my mind, I'm like, why didn't he just use his laser eyes to cut all that wood? But I also want to know how long did it take him to cut all that wood if he's Superman? Probably not very long. Anyway, he's
Dave,
tired. He's tired.
I love you for being a self-identified straight man. You have the most bisexual taste in comic art. You are always gonna have
Yeah.
a sexy man and a sexy woman, and I just really appreciate that dichotomy. I mean, that chest hair is crazy.
Yeah.
Um, I'm like, God, it really could be like the Batman logo in a certain light, which is kind of fun. Like him
Oh,
and I
yeah.
know
I didn't
this
think of
is
that.
Superman, but I'm like, I could.
Yeah, yeah.
The Super Bat fans are probably gonna love this cover.
It's definitely part of the not Halloween, but the fall cover line that we talked about last week with the Nightwing pumpkin
Oh
butt.
hell yeah!
And then my third pick is from Alexander Lozano for Ultimate Spider-Man number 21. I only picked this because, good Lord, when I saw it in the solicits months ago, I was like, what is this cover? And I had to like
Yes,
lean in. It's so bizarre. Her lips, the skinniness of her wrists, her her position. She's like jumping, but then there's a plate of sushi that she was sitting on, I guess. And then
and
the
she's
cat.
fighting for a piece of sushi with the cat.
It's so, and then we got Spider-Man in the reflection. It's just, and then the bricks are so white that it's like the sun is just beaming on it, which is so cool. And yet it's so awkward and strange. Like it doesn't look realistic, but yet I'm so drawn to it, and it's just crazy.
I almost picked this one too. It's honestly so unlike the Mary Jane from the Ultimate Universe. I'm like, this
Yeah.
artist just wanted to go all out, and I'm so glad the editors were like, do whatever the hell you want, because that
The
cat is
cat,
so
the cat has an expression too. I mean,
yeah. He
it's so
wants
cool.
that goddamn sushi.
You know what's funny is the sushi he's going for doesn't even seem to have fish in it. It's just
Well, that's
avocado.
just avocado. Yeah,
What a
cucumber
silly head.
avocado, I bet.